All right, we're gonna be battling a Japanese trainer. Right now we are beginner rank 2. Oh, this is interesting. He has an Alchemy, an Iron Thorns, a Dragonite, a Fluttermane? I haven't played this game in weeks. Okay, forgive me for forgetting Fluttermane's name. I actually lived in a time of peace and bliss, not having to deal with Fluttermanes. He has a Toxapex. That is interesting. I respect it. And he has a Dialga. Okay, do I have Sucker Punch? I do. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to lead off with Rabska and Grimmsnarl. I'm going to bring also maybe, looking at his team, I'm going to bring Sudowoodo, and I kind of want to bring Amaterasu, but I just don't know. I don't know if we should. I can bring Raging Bolt. All right, good. So the idea here is to operate in Trick Room. I like Sudowoodo. I used to play Pokemon Stadium on the Nintendo 64, and Sudowoodo to me was always a cool Pokemon. However, I just don't like the fact that it's deathly afraid of water. I just don't. Sudowoodo is always kind of like a goofy Pokemon to me, from what I've seen in like the portrayal of the anime. All right, he brings out Dialga. That's actually not good for me. I can Terra Steel. Yeah, I can Terra Steel. I think I'll be fine. Terra Steel, go for bulk up here. And I can go for a Trick Room. I can go for extra sensory into the Toxapex in the next turn. Also, if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't know why I don't upload more Pokemon videos. It's like when I go on a time frame of longer than maybe like 4 days of uploading a video, the idea of recording seems daunting. It seems like this chore, and then I start battling, and then it's just the most natural thing to do, and it doesn't feel like a chore, which is weird. So now I'm just kind of kicking myself in the butt, and I'm wondering, why the hell didn't I just do this earlier? I could have had a video out sooner. I've been playing other games and doing other stuff. Fire Blast. That's wild. You don't double up into me though, right? He goes for Toxic. Yeah, but that Steel typing prevents it. Great. Now the question is, are we faster than Toxapex in the Trick Room? Also, I can go for Spirit Break here, and we can start to chip at the Dialga's offensive power. Extra Sensory is going to do some pretty decent damage to the Toxapex. So let's see. What does he do? Okay, we are slower than him in Trick Room. Fair enough. I mean, I don't like it, but fair enough. Okay, we get a Spirit Break off. We get the special attack drop. Ooh, that Fire Blast. I hate him. I hate him so much. I'm gonna bring in Raging Bolt. Okay, so the question here is, what is he gonna do? I can go for another Spirit Break. I just don't think that would be enough to protect me from a Fire Blast. I don't know. I mean, I can try. I'm hoping that he does go for a Venoshock. I'm hoping he might go for Toxic, but I'm really kind of praying for a Venoshock here. Okay, he's gonna go for a Toxic. Yeah, I don't like that. That's I should have played that differently. Ooh, we get the crit. Okay. Never mind. We get the big threat out. So now I can probably start directly attacking the Toxapex. I'm gonna probably attack it with Raging Bolt. So what does he bring out? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fake tears. And I'm gonna Dragon Pulse. This is the strategy. Okay, get that hard special defense drop. He goes for Venoshock. That's not really doing much to me. And we one-shot the Iron Thorns. That's crazy work, crazy work. Because of my steel typing, he can't really do anything to me on Grimmsnarl. So what is his last Pokemon? Alcremie. Okay. Fake tears. And I want to say actually fake tears and thunderclap here. This could work. This could work. If he does go for a Venoshock. I don't think he will, seeing how little damage it did. Oh, he did. Okay, he loses the Toxapex. Never mind. Never mind. He goes for Dazzling Gleam. That did a lot. But then again, we are poisoned. I think we lose the Raging Bolt here. That's okay. So now we're down to maybe our final two Pokemon. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. That's not what I want to hear. That is not what I want to hear. Don't do that to me. I'm talking about it's return to normal. You should be happy about this. I'm not happy. I'm gonna go for Spirit Break and I'm gonna go for Rock Slide. Let's just see how Sudowoodo does. Okay, we are fast. That's great. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Rocky Helmet. He goes for Encore. And then Rock Slide is going to finish off the Alcremie. That's crazy work. He really thought that the Dialga was going to put in a lot more work in this match than it really did. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Fire Blast was doing big damage. It was almost able to one-shot the Rapska if it wasn't for the Focus Sash. It almost two-shot the Grimmsnarl. And I'm going to just say this. If I didn't get that crit, we might have probably looked at a different battle. But I mean, Sudowoodo could have went for Hammer Arm. We have Rock Slide and we have Wood Hammer, so that would have been some coverage in the Toxapex. But you know, playing the Grimmsnarl's prankster ability and then also just using Raging Bolt with the Protosynthesis booster energy, like special attack stat boost, allowed it to kind of bulldoze through a lot of things. So mainly when it came to the Toxapex, it was just a matter of predicting when is he going to go for a Venoshock. And once he finally did, because he really didn't have much other options to play with, which is, you know, you can't Toxic or Venoshock the Grimmsnarl. So what can you do? Toxic and Venoshock the big threat on the field, which is the Raging Bolt. And I have Thunderclap, which is electric special Sucker Punch. So that wasn't going to work for you in Trick Room or not. But that was a good battle. All right, we're going to be battling a Japanese trainer. And I love this. I love this team. I love it because he has a Bastiodon, and I am going to make Omar get me a Bastiodon. I'm sorry, Omar. I'm so sorry. I didn't know Bastiodon was in this game. I don't have a Bastiodon. I have a Rampardos, but I'm getting that Bastiodon. Mark my words. So we have a Whimsicott, Bastiodon, a Dragapult, Inteleon, Cinderace, Flygon. Okay, I like this. I like it. I respect this lineup. And yeah, so I'm gonna lead Grimmsnarl, Rabska. We're gonna bring Sudowoodo because I love this. Wood Hammer into Inteleon, Hammer Arm into Bastiodon, Rock Slide into Cinderace. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm thinking maybe we bring Raging Bolt, maybe. Let's see. This is an interesting team. I like it. Something that doesn't have a Miraidon and an Urshifu or some form of Calyrex slapped onto the team, or some other busted Pokemon that makes battling very unpleasant. Also, for those of you that are really like tuning in, I have Magearna now. Omar gave me a Magearna, and so now we're probably gonna make a video with casual battles using that. So I'm gonna set up Trick Room here, and I think what I want to do is I want to bulk up. Yeah, I can bulk up here. There's not really any other Pokemon I really feel the need to terrasilize. The only reason I'm terrasilizing here is because he has the Bastiodon, which is Steel type, and so an Iron Head or something could do some big damage to Grimmsnarl, and I want to prevent that. I want to see Sudowoodo pop off. Goes for Liquidation. Physical Inteleon is weird. I mean, he does get the defense drop, so I mean, great. Power Gem. I love Bastiodon. I love it. I love it. I have nothing but respect for Bastiodon. Like, it's not one of those Pokemon you see a lot of, but its defensive presence is insane. So like I said, I have a lot of respect for it, and I'm just gonna keep bulking up because I'm not gonna give it the chance. I'm not gonna give it the chance to take me out. Power Gem though is crazy. Like, this set is really weird. Like, physical, special, acrobatics. I mean, even with that crit, it still was enough to take me out. All right, so now I can probably, I don't know. Like, I really want to lose the Rabska. I really do. I can Sucker Punch and see how much damage it does. All right, never mind. He's not going to attack this turn. There we go. We take out the Inteleon. I might just force a switch and go directly into... Yeah, I'm going to force that switch. No. I'm going to force a switch, go into Sudowoodo, and apply direct pressure instead of just waiting for my Rabska to be knocked out. Because by the time it gets knocked out, Trick Room's going to be over. So let me just do that right now. Switch out, and then I can go for Spirit Break into Flygon. I'm going to be faster than the Flygon in Trick Room. And after 2 bulk ups in the move that's stab and super effective, Flygon's going to get nuked. Unless it terrasilizes into something else, but it's going to get nuked. He's going for Iron Defense. I'm worried that he could have Body Press in his arsenal. Flygon gets destroyed. I mean, look, it's Flygon. I don't know what to tell you. No one's really rooting for Flygon right now. When I was playing Pokemon Sapphire as a kid, I thought Flygon was really cool. Not even gonna lie to you. I legitimately thought it was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen. And yeah, so I'm gonna Hammer Arm, and I'm gonna maybe Sucker Punch here. Ooh, and the crit. I like Cinderace. It took some time for it to grow. He has Body Press. I knew it, and he has the Rocky Helmet damage does help, but he has Body Press. I freaking knew it. I knew it. I knew he had it in his arsenal. That's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough for what I need. I mean, okay. I can probably break through this. He has iron defense, but he doesn't have any special defense boost. So Hammer Arm is doing a lot, but Thunderclap can probably just bust right through this, especially after a special attack boost from the booster energy. Should be more than enough. Should be more than enough. And even if he body presses, oh, that's enough. Never mind. I was gonna say, even if he body presses the Sudowoodo, we have Sturdy, so we can just survive, counter Hammer Arm, and then just try to kill it again next turn. So that was interesting. I love Bastiodon. Bastiodon with iron defense and body press. Body press was made for it. Body press was made for Bastiodon, and it was made for Zamazenta. It was just made for steel types in general. Like steel types, rock types, like just Pokemon with absolutely absurd defensive stats. But I love Bastiodon. We're gonna have Omar get me one, and I'm gonna make that a part of one of my core teams. One thing I liked about Bastiodon in the original game that it debuted in was Metal Burst. So it's able to take all of this damage that it's receiving, and if it's like special damage, I'm not sure if it counted physical and special damage, but my understanding was it took special attacks and then it bounced it back double the power that it withstood. So it was like a special counter of sorts, but I love it. So hopefully we can get a Bastiodon and we can use it in a video. And yeah. Right, we're gonna be battling a Japanese trainer, and this team is scary on so many levels. I actually don't even want to fight this team. He has a Slitherwing, a Koraidon, a Walking Wake, Great Tusk, Hisuian Gudra, and a Chiyu. Dude. I do not want to fight this team. There are so many things wrong with fighting this team. All right. I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it. I just won't be happy about it. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lead off with Rabska and Sudowoodo, and I'm gonna bring Grimmsnarl and Hisuian Typhlosion in the back. So yeah, I just don't like this team. This is such a heavy hitting team, and it's filled with Pokemon that are just physically powerful. Physically powerful. Not physically powerful, just powerful overall. Physically and specially. And they all thrive in the sun, and oh god, I can't fight this team. Like, I can't fight this team. Really, I wish I had something to Terra. So I'm gonna go for Trick Room here. I can go for Hammer Arm. We get hit with Drain Punch, that's okay because we have Sturdy. He goes for a Hydro Steam and a Rabska, but that's okay because we have Focus Sash. Oh, Jesus. I'm fighting for my life. Hammer Arm does pretty decent chip damage here. And we have Shell Bell. So what are you gonna do here, buddy? What are you gonna do here? I can go for extra sensory, and I think I can go for Rock Slide. I'm gonna be cheeky and I'm gonna go for Rock Slide. If I can get a flinch, that'd be great. Oh, I also want to recover some health before I go for. If we can flinch that guy, We do lose the Rapska. Okay. I mean, it sucks, but okay. And we get Drain Punched. Busted. What can I do? What did I possibly do to deserve to fight this? You know what? No. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I can just hit the Koraidon with I'm trying to think. I can hit the Koraidon with Infernal Parade. I can hit. Yeah, I'm just in a bad spot. I can hit the Koraidon with an Infernal Parade, and I can hit the Walking Wake with a Spirit Break. I just gotta hope that I'm slower. That's the thing. I just gotta hope that I'm slower. There we go. We KO the Walking Wake. So the thing is, a lot of his team is really fast and weak to. Ooh. I mean, he's gonna have Rocky Helmet damage. Damn, that is a lot that he's getting back. I don't like that. That is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot that he's getting back. I really don't like that. Okay. I can go for a Spirit Break here. And I'm just gonna go for an Endure. There we go. We get rid of the Koraidon. We endured. All right, that's great. That's great. We have a fighting chance. We've knocked out 2 Pokemon so far, and we still have Trick Room up to help us. Its attack was heightened. What can I possibly do? I gotta hope that this flamethrower is it. I just don't like how my entire life is hinging upon just being able to one-shot. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, we are so cooked. We are so fucking cooked. Rocky Helmet is gonna take out Grimmsnarl. My best bet here is, yeah, no, there's no best bet. We lose. Damn it. I mean, I don't know what I did to deserve fighting a Koraidon and 3 Paradox Pokemon all on the same team. I think the problem here when it comes to ranked and when it comes to competitive teams is you don't want to stifle creativity, right? You don't want to tell people, oh, you can't use this, you can't use that. You don't want to stifle creativity, but at the same time, you gotta legitimately look in the mirror and look at your team and say, is this fair? Like, isn't this a little top heavy with a lot of offensive power? So my weakness here, my flaw was that I didn't run, well, I didn't, like, Grimmsnarl just wasn't powerful enough. If I had like a couple more bulk ups, then maybe I could have just been throwing absolute haymakers and just boom, one shot, boom, one shot, boom, one shot, boom, one shot. But Grimmsnarl, as powerful as he is, he's not a one-shot champ. Like, he can put down an insane amount of damage, maybe like he can two-shot a lot of things if it's super effective, but not like absolute one shot, you know? And I'm fighting 3 Paradox Pokemon. I got lucky that all of them were really weak to Fairy type moves. But oh my Jesus, I was just in a bad matchup there. Like, he had a sun team and I had a team that thrives in the sun as well, but also really slow. And my Pokemon would not be able to operate against his team. So like Sudowoodo had the built-in sturdy, Rapscat had the Focus Sash. That's what kept them in the fight. That's what allowed us to have the Trick Room and even have a fighting chance to reverse anything. But man, he did great. It's just that team is just really top heavy with a lot of offensive firepower. It makes it kind of weird to fight it if you are running like a counter rain team or something. Honestly, we're just getting a lot of Japanese trainers today. So we have a Superior, Talonflame, Heart Flame Mass Ogerpon, a Regigigas, a Koraidon, and a Palpitoad. No, it's not Palpitoad. I don't know. Belly something. Belly whatever, and I don't care. Like, maybe that's a little disrespectful to people that actually like that Pokemon, but I just don't care. So I'm gonna bring out Ninetales, and I'm gonna bring out Hisuian Typhlosion. I can bring Sudowoodo, maybe. Yeah, I can bring Sudowoodo and Raging Bolt. So I'm trying to figure out what the strategy is here. I don't really see anything on his team that can just instantly do a lot of damage to both of these Pokemon. So Koraidon is a fighting dragon type. Either we resist any fire type moves, or we're outright immune to any fighting type moves that it does. So like Drain Punch, Collision Course. Like, I'll set up the sun for you, baby boy. I will set up the sun for you. So I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower here in the Superior. Then I'm gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp into Regigigas. Unless he has a Facade. I don't think he has a Facade. You got a little ambitious. I mean, I like Superior. I really want to run like a Superior Milotic team. The problem is I don't know how that would work. High horsepower isn't doing anything. Mainly because his attack is already cut in half and his speed is already cut in half from slow start. And now he's Will-O-Wisp. So now he just doesn't have any actual offensive power here. Unless somebody changes his ability, and that's not going to happen. Yeah, no, I don't like you. I'm gonna go for a Calm Mind. Wait. Yeah, no, I can't go for Infernal Parade because it doesn't matter. Even if he has a status condition. Yeah, okay. So I just gotta go for Calm Mind here. And I can go for a Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, okay, I see a strategy forming. The gears are turning in my head. I'm thinking of something. I just don't know what it is yet, but something's forming. Infernal Parade does double damage if the target has a status condition. And Ninetales is faster. Never mind, I'm getting mud slapped and my accuracy is just going down the fucking drain. If you can hit the Infernal Parade, I'll be very happy. Accuracy 100. Okay, great. I know that the accuracy drop is there. We also need to start putting down some damage into the Regigigas. All right, decent little chip damage here. We do miss the Infernal Parade, so that does suck. These mud slaps are really starting to do a number. They're really starting to do a number. Like, I just need you to hit one. I'm not saying that you have to be like the perfect Pokemon, but just hit one, you know? Please. I'm begging. I'm begging you. All right, your name is Ghetto. One of my favorite characters in JJK. Don't you do this to me. Okay, we do take out the Regigigas with a crit. That's good. That's good. That's one throw out the way. High horsepowers are gonna stop. We miss another. Oh. Yes. I was about to say, man. I was about to say, let's just release you back into the wild or something. Because you're really starting to piss me off if you miss another Infernal Parade. Can we do this? All right, so here's what I'm thinking, right? Oh, this is his last Pokemon. I'm thinking Endure. And I go for a Will-O-Wisp. All right, he tears. Don't Terrafire. I'm gonna punch you in the throat if you Terrafire. Oh, you Terra's fighting. Fool. You little fool. Oh. That's not good. Well, must be hitting the old dusty trails. I mean, I do have like what? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I have a Rabska, right? I don't. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's cool. I'm cool. I'm gonna go for a Terrafire. Hit him with a Flamethrower. And I'm gonna go for a Thunderclap. So he has to attack somebody. Now, I am putting myself in a risky position because I am giving up my Ghost immunity to fighting type moves in order to hit him with extra firepower. But look at that Thunderclap damage. Goes for a Collision Course. Yeah, Raging Bolt is bulky, man. You're not going to take that down. Those mud slaps. Oh my freaking God. I hate him. I'm going to endure. You're not going to click. You're not going to click an attack. You're not going to click an attack. You know this Thunderclap is coming. Oh, never mind. Those freaking mud slaps, man. Like, look. Let me just defend myself. Let me defend myself. And I know that anybody watching this video doesn't really need me to defend myself, but I don't use Mud Slap. I mean, is it viable? Yeah, I guess. I suppose so. But like, there's a lot of moves that you can use to lower another person's accuracy. There's a lot of moves that you could do to 100% lower somebody's accuracy. Would you do it? Or should you do it? I don't think so. I think it's a really scummy move. It's like Sand Attack. Yeah, you can lower someone's accuracy harshly. Do you really want to do it, or do you want it to be allowed? No. Because once your accuracy is down the drain, it's just becoming like a game of rolling a dice and hoping that you're going to hit your opponent. I just think like Sand Attack, Mud Slap is really scummy. Like Muddy Water, I guess it's viable. There's other moves that lower accuracy also that are really viable. Flash, I think, lowers accuracy as well. Like, there are just some really scummy moves that I just don't think people use. And I think people have come to like a general consensus that they don't use them competitively. All right, I just, at least in my opinion, now if it's viable and you can use Mud Slap, then let me know, because I mean I'll probably start using it. But I think it's just a general consensus that it's just kind of scummy and that you shouldn't do that. That you just shouldn't do that. All right, we're gonna be battling Scarlet. They have a Torkoal, Groudon, a Venusaur, a Gastrodon, Incineroar, and an Amoonguss. Okay, so Pokemon I don't like. Pokemon I don't like, check. I'm gonna lead off with Ninetales and Rabska. Looking at his team, I can bring Sudowoodo. And maybe Raging Bolt. All right, so typical Sun team. I also have a Sun team, but I also have a Grass Terra type on my Ninetales. So what I want to do, I guess, is bait. I want to bait an attack. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to bait a ground type of attack here. Okay, he switches. Okay, I'm gonna just go Trick Room here. Instantly Terra Grass and go for Solar Beam in the gas in the Groudon. Sorry, had a brain fart. I do like Venusaur's design. I mean, it's grown on me. As a kid, I didn't really care for it. I think as a kid, I don't know. As a kid, if I had to choose, I probably like Blastoise. But Venusaur's design is kind of grew on me. He switches out Venusaur. Okay. What is he bringing in? You're kidding, right? You're not doing this. Chief, you're not doing this. I'm not gonna just... Okay. I mean, I could probably switch out. I mean, it depends on who he's gonna fake out, though. Because that fake out can be huge and have a lot of damage. He goes for Precipice Blades. Rabska avoids it. And because I tear it grass, I eat it. This is great. This is great. And now I could just go for like a Bug Buzz here. And I could maybe go for like a... I could maybe go for a Snarl. I'm okay with this. Do big damage to the Incineroar. He can probably go for Precipice Blades. Still, it doesn't do much. I can go for another Bug Buzz. And I can go for a Flamethrower here. So this is just in case he switches into the Venusaur. If he switches into the Venusaur, then great. Venusaur gets hit with a tactical nuke. But we know for sure that Rabska is going to KO Incineroar with another Bug Buzz if he stays in. I don't think you really want to switch out either, because, I mean, it's Bug Buzz from Rabska. Okay. I mean, I guess my advice is just not enough for you, I suppose. I mean, it's a Rabska. I don't think you're giving me the respect that I am owed, buddy. It's a Rabska. It will hit you like a nuke. Like, both of my Pokemon are gonna hit pretty hard. I don't play that weak Pokemon shit. Look, I don't sit here and play with entry hazards or playing protect games or whatever. None of that. No. I'm pretty straightforward. Like, I will absolutely annihilate you. What do I click here? I think I just click this. I click Bug Buzz here, and I can Flamethrower into Venusaur. All right, he tears the Venusaur. He tears fire. All right. Interesting. All right, this can be bad, I guess. It depends. If he fakes out the Ninetales? Why? I'm not even mad. I'm actually disappointed. Because if you faked out the Rapska, then the Ninetales, you could attack the Ninetales with like an Earth Power or something and get the KO. Or even like a Sludge Bomb. But you are insulting my intelligence by doing this weak shit. Like, do you take me for a fool? Like, I will coach you on how to beat me. Like, I will literally coach you and tell you how you can win. So I'm gonna go for Rock Slide. It's gonna be a spread attack, so it doesn't matter if he goes for like Rage Powder. It's gonna hit the Venusaur anyways, and it's gonna do a decent amount of damage on both targets. Also, another thing is Amoonguss is pretty slow, so I'm pretty sure that extra sensory plus Rock Slide should be more than enough to take out the Amoonguss. Should be more than enough. If nothing else, I just need my Sudowoodo to survive and hit a Rock Slide. Predictable. Trash. Gullible. Okay, that's more than enough. Okay. We miss the Amoonguss, but we do hit the Venusaur. I just want to know, what was your plan? What exactly was your plan at the end of all of this? Battle was canceled. That was a good try, Scarlet. It was a good try. I think they just faked out the wrong target. And if they had just faked out the Rapska, they could have had a fighting chance because they tear at fire. I was going to go for a Flamethrower. And I think they probably had Chlorophyll Venusaur, so it was going to be fast. And so I think they already knew that my Ninetales was going to outspeed them in Trick Room. I mean, it's just unfortunate. I think that the Venusaur could have lived a Flamethrower even at like below 50% health as a Fire Terra Venusaur. I think it could have, and it could have retaliated, hit a Sludge Bomb on a Grass Terra Ninetales, picked up the KO. You would have shut me down on the Rapska, at least with that one flinch, and then maybe while I'm too busy trying to take out the Incineroar with Rapska again, you pick up another KO onto the Rapska. That would have opened him up to at least a fighting chance of winning. But like, he faked out the Ninetales, and I just don't understand the logic behind it. But that was a good match.